Simba, Scar, Rafiki. Is it Rafiki? I don't know these names. And Mufasa. It's that screenwriter, director, producer, Walt Diddy. And welcome. You're on the late night with Walt Diddy. And as the post says, get ready for a great conversation. Hope everyone is doing well. If you're up right now, you can't sleep, you're at the right place. Come on over, learn a little bit. Tonight's topic is how to become a Sigma male. A Sigma male, we're going to get into that. But before I do, I would be repressed if I did not introduce Dr. Red Pill. Bear Steen is in full effect, tossing it up. And sitting in with us again, that is Linus Millsbury, one of the UK. That's the United Kingdom's finest. You are with Sigma Male #1, the Fit Femme Maker, and we are streaming live on YouTube exclusively tonight. Pardon me. Let's get right into the business. This episode of On the Late Night with Walt Diddy, getting you some Sigma Male conversation, is sponsored by my book, Healing Your Emotional Timeline. As the Sigma Male, I tap into some of my powers to go back and resolve some issues. And we're going to talk about that at a later date. But by now, I know you're wondering if you waited through some of the music, some of my workout videos, and some of my productions, the content that you will find right here. Those videos that I run are actually on this channel, so check them out. Top of the conversation is how to be a Sigma male. Wow, look at that guy right there. He looks familiar. It looks like these two guys. This is the Fit Film Maker Cam. And I know what you're wondering. I just said it. What you talking about? Walt Diddy. How to become a Sigma male. But before we talk about how to become a Sigma male, we must get a clear definition. There's a lot of channels and a lot of chatter and conversation about the Sigma male. Now, mostly what I'm noticing, they're pre-recorded videos with stock video and pumping some of your heads full of garbage. What is the Sigma male? Sigma male is someone like myself that's not talked about in the conversations of dating, mating, workplace, sports, or anything. The Sigma male, ladies and gentlemen, listen to me closely, is an introverted alpha. Do you dig me? Not an introvert guy that you just sitting alone and no, sir. You got to go back to the beta line. I'm sorry. I'll try to help you if you come over, but the Sigma male is an introverted alpha. Sometimes our alpha, we are the synonym of the alpha male. We are a distant cousin, first cousin, whatever you want to call us, on his mama, sister, cousin side. The alpha comes out of us. But more often than not, we are mostly lone wolves. That fly hipster that you have confused who will pick up a stick and beat you with it. Things of that nature. Think General Colin Powell. Think Denzel Washington. People of that nature. Think about those gentlemen and it might start to ring a bell. The Leonardo DiCaprio type persona. Okay, the James Dean would be a Sigma male, right? Study James Dean, he is the Sigma male. Someone like Jack Nicholson, classic Sigma male. James Dean, classic Sigma male. Red Fox, classic Sigma male. So the Sigma male, let's get it clear. I'm going to take the driver's seat and ownership of this conversation from the chocolate perspective, and all of you guys that feel what I'm telling you. If you're just coming in, make sure you go ahead and hit that like button. You on the late night with Walt Diddy, where the topic is Sigma male talk. That's right. How to become a Sigma male. So clear cut. The definition of a Sigma male is an introverted alpha male. He is someone that they said in Greek and Roman times, he's the man that's not going to hold a group together. Will he be one of the 300? Absolutely. Is he going to stand on his square about what he believes in and passionate about? You best believe it. Will he be there to end when all the shiggity is going on? Absolutely not. Ma'am, will he be your trusted knight in shining armor? Honorable man, you better know it. Will he put up with your ish? Not a chance. The Sigma male is an introverted alpha. Do not let you think and watch all these pre-recorded videos and stock footage of you're an introvert. You think differently. Who the hell doesn't? To be a Sigma male, you got to have some alpha in you. A lot of it. But it's not always peaches and cream. And we're going to talk about a lot of that on this channel. You know, I don't want anyone to be confused or misled about what the Sigma male is. He's not talked about because we sort of blend in. We have empathy for the beta type of a male, and we coexist, and I wouldn't say disguise ourselves, but blend in with alpha males. There's always going to be the hierarchy. You know what I mean? I'm not stepping in the ring with Lennox Lewis. Jake Paul too big for me. You dig what I'm saying? Floyd Mayweather, I'm bigger, he's quicker, more skilled, he's going to hurt me. Conor McGregor is going to put me in a chokehold or dislocate my damn shoulder. That is the game. But I'm just as much alpha in the space that I occupy. But I radiate Sigma energy. So if you're just joining me, make sure you hit that like button. What we're talking about, that is the Sigma male, the fit filmmaker Cam. What you talking about? Walt Diddy was talking about how to become a Sigma male. So first, we just define what it is. Now, here's my journey. I did not always know that I was the Sigma, the different one, the black sheep. Sigma males are the black sheeps of the archetypes. We know what you consider, ladies, the guy to run over, push over man. They want to call him a beta. And we're just going with terms now, so YouTube don't punish me. I'm being polite. Then there's the rah-rah alpha. This is by stereotypes and definitions. The go-getter, gung-ho, natural leader, things of that nature. But you never hear about the guy that pulls power from both sides of those archetypes to be one man. And we'll explain that. Now, there's a ratio. Don't get it twisted. You can't have too much of it. We'll get into it. But that's what the topic of conversation is about. And just to rewind before we get into said information, because on the Walt Diddy Show, we lean ye not on my own understanding. I listen to the prophets, and no, I'm not talking about Jeremiah, Daniel, those good guys from the Old Testament. I'm talking about the prophets, the Doobie Brothers, who taught me. What a fool believes he sees, no wise man and power. I used to think that Michael McDonald was a chocolate guy, but I seen the video with him and Patti LaBelle on my own, and I stood corrected. I lean not on my own understanding. On this show, here's a story. From a chunky kid, there was a time when I was very aggressive, borderline type of a bully in elementary and what we called, you went to middle school, but I went to junior high school. Then things start to change. For me, the Sigma male was forged in me. I always sensed that I was just a bit different, definitely from the passive guys, and a notch under the total aggressive guy, the guy that just leads with aggression without thinking. Though I gravitated to those type of friends and hangout buddies growing up, and you best believe it. Growing up as a teenager, I hung with guys that would do something to you, and I was one of those guys. But there was always that reflection moment where I don't know if I can do this long term. So I grew up the black sheep, kind of impoverished kid. I was a chubby dude growing up and in high school. I played defensive line, but I had personality. So therefore, my homeboy in high school is the quarterback. So if the quarterback got pretty girls, what do you think? It's a trickle-down effect, not in economy, but in dating. Trust me, guys, I'll teach you that. As a Sigma male, I just played my role. So think about what I'm saying. So if you're just coming in, the Sigma male, and get this through your mind right now. It's not I'm introverted, I'm a lone wolf. You're just a lonely ass. I'm sorry. The Sigma male is an introverted alpha. We can hit that switch and go, but wow, stupido. But more often than not, we're on hobbies, tasks, loving life, and being different and don't care who knows it. We come in all shapes, forms, and sizes. We're athletes, we are generals, we are CEOs, we are a lot of different things. But to identify us, you must really be one of us. I'm just being honest. Because more often than not, that introverted alpha, if he's on the football team, when he's out there on the field, he is an animal. He cuts on the switch. I can let it out. That's why I say an introverted alpha. A pure alpha, that's who he is. Whether good, bad, or indifferent. And we don't take shots on this. I got a lot of respect. I roll with the alphas and I knew my place. They knew Walt Diddy is down for what we're going to do here tonight. Whatever it is. Whatever it is. But I also knew the big homie is 6'5", 240. I mean, why? That's stupid. That's stupid. Sigma male knows that. We get in an argument. Am I just going to back down instantly? No. Am I even backing down? No. I'm throwing a Jedi mind trick when I'm coming out of this a winner too. That's what the Sigma male can do. So the Sigma male is an introverted alpha male. How to become a Sigma male? Well, first, it must be in you. It must be in you. Usually the pure Sigma kind of guys, he could be an intellectual Sigma. What do I mean, an intellectual Sigma? Someone that if he's pushed to being forceful, he gonna do it, and you probably don't want to be around when he do it. You know that kind of guy that you agitated, and all of a sudden you find out, oh my God, don't never make it mad again. I know these kind of men and women. You think they're passive. No, they're Sigma. They really don't want to be bothered. But you keep poking. And before you know it, when they put Stomp Johnson on you, they go ahead and get everybody who had it coming the whole time. You know this person. They have Sigma qualities. He or she has been pushed to the outer limits, way past the limit. So how to become a Sigma male? So let's go into some conversation, and then we'll talk about how we become a Sigma male. The Sigma male is not the argumentative kind of man. So therefore, if you find him in male spaces or anywhere online, he's playing his role. He's seeing where and if he fits in, and if he does not fit in, he's going to blaze his own trail. That's an alpha quality, to go out and blaze your own trail. It is Sigma quality when you know that, okay, and accept I'm absolutely alone. I'm not manipulating, doing nothing forceful to get nobody to help me. Either you on the train, or damn it, I'm gonna drive by myself some kind of way. That's just how Sigma males operate, the pure ones. Not the ones you're gonna see in stock video and footage. Perhaps. And we're gonna talk about some of those videos too. But let's get right into said conversation. And if I'm not looking at you, I am getting you ready for something informative. As I mentioned, I lean ye not on my own understanding. So I went back in time into the Holy Bible, antiquity with Stoic philosophy, and also from some of the greatest minds and celebrated people that you know and I know from the 20th century. So without further ado, let's get right into the business. Number one, if you watch this show and if you're a Sigma male and you're coming to this community where we can push ideas back and forth and talk about, because it's not all peaches and cream, and someone needs to tell you that who lives the life, and I'll be that guy. Once again, sponsored by the Fit Filmmaker Cam. This is Diddy, Sigma male list. And actually, I don't know what we're doing with seduction. That's not the topic tonight. Though this may be seductive to you. Sorry about that. It's what it is. One man thing. This first quote comes from the Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius. And he says, "The things you think about determine the quality of your mind. Your soul takes on the color of your thoughts." Well, the Sigma male thinks differently. He's inside of his own mind, and he practices self-accountability. So that's something that's spoke of in these standalone Sigma male videos and Sigma male tests. I got to agree with that. We are inside of our mind. I have no time to try to control your mind because I'm too busy trying to figure out how the hell I think. If that makes some sense. If you're a Sigma male, you know what I'm saying. To hell with trying to control her mind, his mind, their mind. I'm trying to get my crazy mind to damn work. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure out how I can get better and get these damn ideas out of my head into the world to see if they possibly can add value and service to someone's life. Excuse me, I'm going to have some coffee. We're on the Late Night with Walt Diddy. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you find this information informative. Excuse me. That is good coffee. So Marcus Aurelius is the great Roman emperor. And he said, we're going to read this again. If I'm not looking at you, I am reading, so you don't have to. Shout out to you, everybody's in the chat. If you're watching on the live stream, give yourself a thumbs up. I wish I could push a button and give you a thumbs up. The things you think about determine the quality of your mind. Your soul takes on the color of your thoughts. Sigma males have a different color. That's why you can't identify us. You've never seen it before. Until you encounter one of us, process us, and have an understanding of us, you don't see our color. You know the color of what you consider a beta male. You know the color of what you and society has defined the so-called, the so-called alpha woman, the so-called alpha man, and all these archetypes. But the Sigma man has no color. It's like a verse from Andre 3000. Aliens can blend right on in with your kin. Look again. I swear I spot one every now and then. You'll spot us every now and then. We're able to change our colors because if you look at the quote, it explains it all. So if you don't have how to become a Sigma male, if you have these qualities, you're becoming it. I think we're emotionally made and we realize it for ourselves. It takes a while to realize, wow, I'm different. I don't care who knows it. Something about me, not the same, is what it is. The things you think about determine the quality of your mind. More often than not, the Sigma male is thinking about task, thinking about self-improvement, creating things, hobbies, interests, passions. If he's in a relationship, it is a passionate one. He's in his mind dividing time. I need this much time to maybe work my day job, my part-time job, working on this, spend time with her. And I best balance a little bit more because her will take a little bit more time because we're going to have some fun. See, let's have fun. We're going to have some fun. Hell, we together, let's have some fun. Those kind of things. Your soul takes on the color of your thoughts. So if you're thinking task-oriented, creatively, passionately, those are the colors you're going to see. And definitely in this society, you won't recognize them unless you are experienced in dealing with said Sigma male, or, and I'd say a Sigma female. And when we'll talk about her, I know her. So moving right along in our next quote, let's go to the Holy Bible. Let's go to a book that is talked about very much in Southern Baptist conversations, sermons, and lectures. 2 Corinthians 5:7, and let's add 5:8. I'm a firm believer when you read biblical passages, you must go up a few verses and down a few verses to put everything in context. So let's look at Corinthians 5:7 first. It says, for we walk by faith, not by sight. You've heard that one. We walk by faith, not by sight. And 5:8 is very interesting. So let's read that and I'll read it so you don't have to. We are confident, I say, and willing rather to be absent from body and to be absent with the Lord. So make sure I read that correctly. We are confident. Let's read it all in one. 5:7 and 5:8. Here it goes. For we walk by faith, not by sight. We are confident, I say, and willing rather to be absent from the body and to be present with the Lord. Let's remix it like your favorite bishop, Reverend, and or Armand, whoever it is. Let me remix that. Let's keep 5-7 thoughts. It rings a bell in everybody like. But here's a Sigma male remix to 2 Corinthians 5:7 and 5:8 combined. For we walk by faith, not by sight. We are confident, I say, and willing to, we are confident, I say, and willing rather to be alone and present with our minds. How to become a Sigma male? That must be in you. I know it is a biblical passage, but it's also universal law in it that the Sigma male, no matter what his faith or if he has one, accepts. And sometimes it's a harsh reality. Sometimes it's a painful reality. That's why we're introverted alphas. The alpha takes pain. He has a high pain tolerance. We share that trait with our cousin. For we walk by faith, not by sight. We are confident and willing rather to be alone, absent from company, and be present with our mind. Because to be present with the Lord, you got to be mentally there in that moment. That's why they say it's a personal relationship. Well, the Sigma male has a personal relationship with himself. This Sigma female, I'm telling you, if you're dating one, sir, she's artsy, crafty. She needs time. It's not always to give up some. It's to unpack her thoughts and mind. That's a Sigma trait. We're rare. Can't speak for them. I'm going to speak for just the guys. That's what this is, a male base. But ladies are welcome. I'm telling you, what I just read to you is universal law. Biblically, it says, for we walk by faith, not by sight. We are confident, I say, and willing rather to be absent from the body and to be present with the Lord. Read it as a Sigma male and apply it to your life. Because the Lord is speaking to me, right? This is the way I interpret it. For I walk by faith, not by sight. I walk by faith about my content and my channel growth. I walk by faith that, hey, it's beneficial for me to be just a little bit of a lone wolf to keep my own sanity, my own health intact. Read this and you put I where I'm putting it. I am confident, I say, because I just told you all of that. I plan and have goals. We're going to hit 100,000 this year. We're going to grow this channel. We're talking to Sigma males and we're going to motivate them. Got to motivate them. There's a millennial generation. There is a zillennial generation. And there's some, even Gen X and boomers just realizing, I'm different, don't care, knows it. Something about me not the same. So just think about that one. That is 2 Corinthians 5:7 and 5:8. Next up, from the great Nelson Mandela, who was a Sigma male, an alpha. If he's a pure alpha male, he would have tore the damn prison down and they'd have got rid of his ass brutally. But he bided his time. And this is what he says. It always seems impossible until it's done. Many people in this country have paid the price before me, and many will pay the price after me. Do not judge me by my success. Judge me by how many times I fail. Judge me how many times I fell down and got back up again. Money won't create success. The freedom to make it will. That's Sigma male talk. I'm going to read that one again. That's how strong and powerful that one hit me too. It always seems impossible until it's done. Many people in this country have paid the price before me, and many will pay the price after me. Do not judge me by my success. Judge me by how many times I fell down and got back up again. Money won't create success. The freedom to make it will. It's Nelson Mandela, former president of South Africa. A single male. How to become a single male? That must be in you. It ain't about the success of this channel. It's how many times I done fell down, make videos talking about politics, 100,000, 200,000, 3,000 people in the content to barely nobody watches. Now, fell down, back up, Sigma male. That's what I do. I tap into some of that alpha energy and I'm charging ahead. But I'm cold, calculated, and building slowly, steadily, confidently. How to become a Sigma male? Must be in you. From the Dr. King, the great Dr. Martin Luther King, both of these gentlemen, both Nelson Mandela and Dr. King, Nobel Peace Prize winners, champions for freedom. I don't want civil rights. You can have those. I will accept freedom. He says, we must accept finite disappointment, but never lose infinite hope. The true Sigma male, because of the fact his color cannot be seen. He's not going off the deep end and just be a pure alpha because he knows that power, and if not controlled responsibly, and you alpha men would say it, get you in some damn trouble. And I grew up in trouble. I did. Men and the police and jail knew each other. But check this out. After calming down, hitting my mid-20s and 30s, I found a mentor when I worked for Walmart distribution centers, and I become logistics manager and management all across the country. So I tapped in that Sigma energy and I did not even know it, but I know it now, and I'm able to wield that power if and when it's necessary. But this is a profound quote. We must accept finite disappointment, but never lose infinite hope. Meaning, you're going to be disappointed sometimes. I know if I get into a relationship, there's a strong chance that it's just not going to work due to the pressures of society. Various shows like what I'm doing here on YouTube and around social media. Competition, deceit from outsiders, and usually your relationship disintegrates because of outside influences. Both of you know exactly what you're getting. It's outside influences and mitigating factors, a word that they use in the court. I told you in the court. Sir, Your Honor, I'd like to introduce this mitigating factor. Here's one right here. We must accept finite disappointment, but never lose infinite hope. How to become a Sigma male? That must be in you. That must be in you. That's coming from one of the greatest Sigma males. You're telling me that Dr. King was a beta? You're telling me he went pure alpha? I didn't see him pull out no damn guns and shoot the damn dogs that was chasing him. It's a Sigma male that did that. Back to the great Marcus Aurelius, the former Roman emperor. He's not here anymore. If you find him, you better run. Great Marcus Aurelius, the former Roman emperor, said this: the more we value things outside our control, the less control we have. Now, there are some archetypes that are control freaks. The Sigma male is a control freak about this. His mind and his time. They're very important to him. He's an introverted alpha. Time is money. Time is energy. Time loves no one. Time moves on. Time is going to go forward linear. There's nothing humanly possible that I can do about that. So therefore, I cherish my time. How to become a Sigma male is the topic of conversation here on the Late Night with Walt Diddy. If you're just coming in, do me a favor. Hit that like button. That's all I ask for is a like. And if you find this information, this conversation valuable, useful, feel free to share, subscribe, hit the notification bell if I earned that right from you. How to become a Sigma male? It must be in you. You just can't change who you are. Tigers don't change their stripes, and you can only bring out of you what's in you. I want say a lot of the videos you're seeing here on social spaces is wrong, but I challenge you to think about if you are not in touch with alone. I mean, by choice. The Sigma male chooses the lone wolf path. If you're alone because people don't like you or you socially awkward, you're not Sigma male. And I don't want to step on anyone, hurt anyone's feelings. I'm telling you what the truth is. Sigma males like myself finds it very, very hard and difficult. Shout out to you. Hannibal is in the house. We're going to grow this space over here, bro. You can believe that. The Sigma male doesn't force himself into groups and situations. I stand on my own too. The Sigma male is not passive or passive aggressive. We are introverted alphas. I think for myself. I do what the hell I want to do, but I do it differently. I move differently. I value things differently. The Sigma male's value set differs from the traditional alpha male's value set. Though we can be great partners, kick it together, and when we're around each other, it's a similar energy. He can't tell the difference. Because if you would read the book As a Man Thinketh by James Allen, we think in secret. You can't come inside of my mind. But if you let people influence your thoughts and your action, they are your master. And that's a Stoic quote. So if you're just coming in, you are absolutely right. We're streaming live on YouTube. This is the Walt Diddy Show on the late night. It is 1:05 in the a.m. East Coast time, and I hope you're safe wherever you are. How to become a Sigma male? It must be in you. You must accept it. You must accept the fact that you're not going to fit in if you're going to truly be yourself, achieve your goals, and things of that nature. The Sigma male has serious, passionate relationships, whether it's business, work, or play. Usually the Sigma male is going to have a long-term dating relationship. Now, is it always going to end good? Hell no, didn't for me. Oh my God. No. I've told a story, man. We got into it one time. That was the end. By the time I got back to Augusta, Georgia, the house was empty. I'm like, touche. I'm a Leo, she an Aries. That did not surprise me. Damn fire came out. It's all good though. I recovered. Sigma male is similar to, before they ruined it with the third movie, Lord Snoke. That was over Kylo Ren. You were fine, and I'm going to make the video. The Sith and the Sigma male are, I think, similar, but we'll get into that another time. But Lord Snoke had a very impactful, insightful quote, and I'm going to paraphrase. He told Kylo, "You can't see me. I see your every thought." When a female is around you so long, it's like I wouldn't say telekinesis, but it's an empathic thing where we anticipate things, right? So I said we were in the middle of what we consider a beta male and an alpha male. We tap in these energies. Women, when dating, women usually think they just snag themselves a hot, ripped beta male they're going to control. Absolutely not. It's not going to happen. We're going to have a negotiation and an understanding. Walt Diddy's not trying to run over you, and I'd be damned if you're ever going to run over me. You won't like the game when I figure it out. I'll begin to sabotage the game, ethically and morally. Oh, yeah. As I'm waiting and planning an exit strategy to find the path of least resistance, meaning no blue lights coming to my house, no shouting matches in public. No, we'll never do it. But I'm just saying, and ladies, if this has ever happened to you, you were dating a Sigma male. And not only if it happened to you, ladies, you still have not got over it. Too much genuine energy. Even the beautiful young ladies that's chasing a bag, they like genuine things. Don't they like genuine red bottoms? They like genuine men behind some of you guys' back. That's another video. I'm not going to make it. The Sigma man is not going to do a bunch of talking, critiquing, and judging dating markers and these things. We understand that many times it is okay, and you best believe we will be selfish with our time, selfish with our energy, and selfish with our emotions. You want it, earn it. When I'm at the gym, I know she wants me to look, make me. He did the same thing for that guy. Come make me. That's another video. I'm gonna make it. So I hope everyone is doing well. You are on the Late Night with Walt Diddy, and what you're talking about, Walt Diddy, has to be in your mind. We've been talking about how to become a Sigma male. I'm here to tell you it must be in you first of all. You must be pretty much a black sheep. You are an introverted alpha. I am sorry. Just because, sir, relax. Go ahead and hit the thumbs down, but I can't help but to tell you this. Just because you're introverted, think differently, and some of these lists that you're getting out there, you're not a damn Sigma male. You gotta have some, if you're chocolate, some James Evans in you. If you're vanilla, you must have some Al Bundy in you. Al Bundy was no beta. Ask all them guys that he kicked out for messing with Kelly. Al whooped a lot of ass. And he had a long-term relationship with Peggy. There was no episode where Peggy got missing. Possible. She dressed like it, but I don't know these things, and you don't either. Better have some Al Bundy in you. I'm trying to help you. If you chocolate, you better have some James Evans. I didn't know. I didn't say Uncle Phil. No. Carl Winslow. James Evans. You get what I'm saying? Some Al Bundy. Let's rock. I'm trying to help you. If you do not have these qualities, you're not a Sigma male. I'm going to be on this early and often. Other Sigma male content creators, you better bring your A game. No pun intended. Anyway, what I'm saying is, I'm trying to give you the real super bad. I am an introverted alpha. I runs with the big dogs if and when need be. Adam says Sigma males only have at least 3 friends. Yeah, and that's the older you get, it's gonna go to now. I'm 45. It's gonna go back to about none. Cause I'm their friend. Don't care who knows it. Something about me, not the same. It's what it is. But I can run with the big dogs. No, you're not running on me. No, you're not gonna be making videos and think you bust rhymes. I'm not gonna bust back. You ain't gonna like it. Sigma males are petty. Oh, you done brought me out of my shell. Now you want to, you done start the fire. You think it's just gonna, no. You better, it's gonna be a while for it to cool off. A great king said, you better crush the embers, lest the fire will go to raging again. We're gonna talk about the dark side of the Sigma male. First and foremost, if you ain't got some alpha in you, you ain't no Sigma male. And I'm going to reply to a lot of these videos I'm seeing out here misleading men. I see a lot of you in the comments. No, sir. Trying to help somebody. Just trying to help somebody. And if you're just coming in, that's screaming out the red producer Walt Diddy on the Late Night is talking about how to become a Sigma male. YouTube, when I go to this, please no yellows, because I'm going to request that you look over this again. Because Walt Diddy is articulating very, very artfully and without using profanity or naked women or anything with narcotics. So therefore, we should be all good. How to become a Sigma male. If you're a Sigma male, you need to get over here. I live the life, I can tell you. I know Sigma males that are big, skinny, blah, 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 blah. But all of them got that alpha. I mentioned earlier, you know the dude, you thought he was a pushover. Kept missing. Not only did he whoop your ass, he would go ahead and whoop everybody's ass who've been messing with him all year long and just got it over with. The next 2 years of high school, that's your man. That's your man. You've seen this guy. Do not know, sir. If you are over 30, you done seen this damn guy on the football field. You thought he was just a grunt nigga block and it's quiet. You mess with him too much. He whooped the hell out of all y'all wide receivers, except for you fast ones that run 4.240s. He couldn't catch you. You thought you was going to haze him. We hear about it. You don't hear about it no more in the NFL. There been some ones they thought they was gonna carry my pads. Shit, you better carry this ass whooping. I'm from South Alabama. Carry this ass whooping. I don't play that. I ain't carry nobody, nothing. And it was cool. It was cool. I'm trying to help you. Or if he did it, he went ahead and did it himself. Listen, I know the cameras out here, but I ain't gonna be doing all these damn crazy games. I'm gonna carry your damn pads out here. Don't ask me to do shit else. I respect y'all, but, and that's the way it is. It wants to work, I'll give them the, not doing that. That's not in my job description. No, give yourself a 0, which stands for no. That ain't Sigma male way. Kiss my ass, I'll figure out something. I'm gonna live. Matter of fact, I'll have some time, sleep and get some rest. As I'm planning my next strategy. How to become a Sigma male has been the topic of conversation, and I can prove it because I made the thumbnail, and damn if I'm not on set thumbnail. Chill out, Dr. Red Pill, who's had too many drinks. He used to be a licensed street therapist, right? You go to him, give him about $25, he analyze your problem, but here lately, he hung out with some guys and gave him some advice. He's been drinking heavily. That's what we've been talking about. Listen, we're going to wrap this up for 2 strategic reasons. Number 1, it's 1:14 p.m. We're going to keep it short as we build a community. Once we get 50 live viewers consistently, we'll expand it to a 2-hour show. And once it blow up after that, we're going to run and we're going to have a lot of great conversation. We'll bring up guests and other things like that. Shout out to everybody that was watching in the clouds. I appreciate you. I salute you, Sigma male, Sigma female, whoever you are, whatever your labels is. I don't know these things. I'm just talking about me. And the topic of the conversation has been, in conclusion, how to become a Sigma male. Well, I went through some precious quotes and biblical texts. 2 Corinthians, we studied there. I brought you some quotes from the great Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius. We read some quotes by Nobel Peace Prize winner Nelson Mandela, who was the president of South Africa, and the late great, he has his own holiday, and he was a Nobel Peace Prize winner, champion for freedom, Dr. Martin Luther King. There's a price that you have to pay to be a Sigma male. A lot of times it is lonely and blending in and having to sort things and energies out of your mind to be the man that you are. But I am telling you to your face, ladies and gentlemen, you can't become a Sigma male. It must be in you. You cannot be a Sigma male without having alpha male qualities that are very, very strong. I promised you a percentage. You must have about 70 to 80% alpha and 20% of the other side, some beta mix. And the reason I say that 20%, and it's the intellectual part. It's what makes you introverted. You 20%, 30 to 20% shy of a full alpha is what I'm saying to be a Sigma male. Meaning you can have the ability to cut the switch on and off with a pure alpha male. That's who he is. I mean, if that's the way he's doing and running the business, that shit ain't gonna change. He ain't negotiating. It's what it is. He's General Patton. I'm sorry, you should have did. You knew what you know. You signed up for it. Sigma male got the opportunity and capabilities to turn the switch off and dim that alpha male energy and light momentarily to come to a cooperation. Not being taken advantage of, you're not running over them, no. But a quick cooperation so I can strategize a plan and get the hell out of here so I don't have to act a fool. If that makes sense. So if you're a Sigma male, I'm telling you, well, like I mentioned, the conversation was how to become a Sigma male. You cannot, unless you have alpha male qualities. They got to be very, very strong, but you must, a Sigma male is pretty much introverted enough where he can turn that off and be not a different person, but a synonym opposite of his natural self, if that makes any sense. I don't know if it does. I rambled at the end. I think you get it though. Just because you're introverted, you're a lone wolf, does not make you a damn Sigma male. I'm going to challenge any of that rhetoric that's out there because I live the life and I tell you what, Mr. Recorded Video, top that thumbnail. That is a Sigma male. Wow, he has been working on himself. Yes, I have. I want to wish you the very best week of your life. I want to wish you nothing but success. And I want to tell you that we all come from a space. Some bunch of light, some like me, a little darkness. I was a black sheep, but it made me the Sigma male I am today. One of those events was when my father left the home when I was 9 years old. Crushed me. He never came back. Grew up underprivileged and in poverty. He left a gem. He didn't know it was valuable because he didn't use it for his own life. I thought it was shiny. I polished it up, got it appraised, and now I know it is priceless. He used to look me in these two eyes and say, Walter, you can do anything you want to do if you put your mind to it. Now, as you can see, unless you are blind, I put my mind to making this content. I put my mind to being an encourager, not a discourager. I put my mind to sharing this Sigma male content for those men and or women that are similar personalities to myself. Let's build a community. How about you put your mind to knowing this? There's a lot of special inside of you. Let it out, let it out, let it out. And you can do it right here on the Walt Diddy Show when we are streaming live. You're going to have a great week. Great week. I'm telling you this, it is now 1:20 in the PM. Shout out to everyone that was watching on the live stream. I want to thank everyone. I salute you that is watching on the replay. Give yourself a thumbs up. I wish there was a button I could push to give you a thumbs up. But if you find this information, this talk, my tone, my tenor, my delivery valuable and or entertaining, feel free to go ahead and subscribe and hit the notification bell. I would be very appreciative. And if you like this enough, I have a playlist on the front wall, Sigma Male Live Stream, Sigma Male Tales. And if you want to work on your body, guys, I got you there with some workouts. I don't know if you know it or not. That is Dr. Red Pill Bearstein sitting with me. Also, I have from the UK, that is the United Kingdom. Shout out to Linus Millsberry. Wellington Pumpernickel will be back